Welcome to my home in Butaritari. This place is sweet. For 25 Australian dollars, I have a nice overwater buoy with plenty of space, plenty of comfort, and lots of relaxation. I didn't hesitate to enjoy a bit of luxury. Just like the rest of Kiribati, tourism isn't big here, which is no surprise. This is as simple as it gets. The bed is really comfortable and the views are absolutely gorgeous. You can see one end of the island and some other islands in the distance. And in the horizon at low tide, you can see the island of Bicas. Small one? So no surprise, resources are limited. Electricity is limited to solar energy. If there's no sun, there's no power. If you want to charge up your stuff, they'll give you an inverter to connect to the battery and charge your phone or my laptop, for instance. Water is limited to rainwater. It's pretty green here, so it rains quite often, so there's an abundance of water to drink. They also have well water used for drinking and showering and cooking. Showering is pretty basic, same as flushing the toilet. You get water from the well, put it in the tank, and flush. And as for showering, fill 2 buckets of water, one for soap, the other for rinsing. You get mosquito coils, a fan, and a little bit of space. And a nice breeze here and then. That's all you need here. I like your boat. They have the buyas over water for 25 Australian. If you don't need this much luxury, the kiakias, the smaller buyas, are for 15 Australian a night. This isn't a resort per se, more like a homestay, or even just a place where a family rents out their buyas and their kiakias to people who want to stay and have a bit of a cultural experience. There is no listing online, there's no phone number, you just show up, inquire, and you might just get lucky enough to stay here too. Other than the comfort of the bed, they put down some tapa mats, I put down my pillow, just lay on the edge, and just look at the horizon. There's a lot of simplicity here, there isn't too much to do. So when you kick back and just chill here, that's all there is to do. The location is pretty central. There really isn't like a center of town or a town per se. The Island Town Council is about a 5 to 6, 7 minute walk. There's obviously no Wi-Fi here, there's no cell towers on the island, but it's close enough to walk to the cell tower that offers a hotspot for Wi-Fi, which is $2 per day if you want to connect back home and tell family that you're living in paradise. The wharf is about a 10-minute walk if you want to catch an island ferry back to Tarawa. The airport is a bit further, but you can arrange a ride to and from. If you want to check out the island, you'll be lucky like me to catch a ride to the end of the island and have a picnic. Otherwise, you can rent a bike from the Island Council Guest House for $20 a day.
The head start. Oh.
Should be no surprise that on an atoll there's only one mode of transport, and that's motorbike or scooter. There are plenty of activities to enjoy here on the island. You can see some of the World War II relics on the island.
See it in person.
Butaritari, also known as Makin during World War II, is famous for some of the battles that took place here and the victory that the Americans had in overtaking Japanese forces. Or you could do it like me, take it day by day and just enjoy the culture that surrounds you here. It's quite amazing. Other than that, I'm a solo traveler. While I do enjoy me time, I do appreciate time with people, and I've had the pleasure of spending a lot of time with the family here.
Link.
Whether kicking back on a hammock, sitting on the beach, trying to catch fish at night. sitting at the dinner table, sharing stories, having a kava night, even enjoying umum, earth oven style cooking.
Dig in, boys.
Butaritari Island is definitely a new perspective into life on an atoll, but it's been absolutely incredible. It's beautiful here, the people are super friendly, very inviting, very welcoming, like the family here. I've stayed in a bunch of villages and did some homestays across the island, so this kind of way of living is something I'm used to, but for someone who's coming here straight from a first world, it might be a surprise. But to be honest, if you're into living like a local and experience things in a new perspective, this is the place to be.